Scene script. Is social isolation the silent epidemic of our modern world? That's a question to ponder. In an era where technology has made us more connected than ever, it's ironic that feelings of loneliness and social isolation are on the rise. But what does the research tell us? According to a study published in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine, 1 in 4 adults in the United States reported feeling lonely for 3 days or more in a week. That's a significant portion of the population experiencing a substantial degree of social isolation. Furthermore, a report from the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine concluded that social isolation has been associated with a significantly increased risk of premature mortality from all causes. This includes a 50% increased risk of developing dementia, a 29% increased risk of incident coronary heart disease, and a 32% increased risk of stroke. This same study also indicated that the health risks associated with loneliness are comparable to the risks posed by smoking 15 cigarettes a day, and even exceed those associated with obesity, physical inactivity, and air pollution. In the United Kingdom, a study conducted by the Office for National Statistics found that the number of people who often or always feel lonely had increased by 1 million in just 2 years. This rise in loneliness was most notable among those aged 16 to 24, suggesting that young people are particularly vulnerable. Moreover, a survey by Cigna, an international health services company, revealed that nearly half of all Americans reported sometimes or always feeling alone or left out, indicating that social isolation is not just a problem for the elderly, but a widespread issue affecting all age groups. So, what does all this mean? It's clear that social isolation is a serious public health issue that requires our attention. It's not just about the emotional distress caused by feeling alone or disconnected. The physical health risks associated with social isolation are significant, and the impact on society is immense. To recap, this video discussed the prevalence and impact of social isolation in the modern world. We delved into numerous studies that highlight the alarming rates of loneliness and social isolation among adults, and the associated health risks, which include increased risk of premature death, heart disease, and stroke. We also explored how social isolation is not just an issue for the elderly, but affects people of all ages, with young people being particularly vulnerable. In the face of these stark realities, it becomes evident that more needs to be done to address social isolation. It's not just a personal problem, but a societal one, and tackling it requires collective action. As we move forward into the new year, it's worth considering how we can each play a part in combating this silent epidemic.